against Cloud9. I think we're calling it an unlikely upset, if anything, for the Triumph side. But they do get their CT start. They do get a chance to swing in and get the advantage in the early game on the early half for this train map. So our final map of the night as well here on the C stream as well, Dwayne. So let's see if we can make it a good one. Cloud9 getting the buyouts here. Smokes in on OC and JT. Molotov for JT and double flash for OC. And they're going to play this one very fast in, perhaps. Well, two players out towards T-Con. One's going to make his way in aggressive. And Floppy in towards the pop dog area. Flicks to one headshot. Catches Curry off guard for the secondary kill. Knows that Spongy's on the bomb site. JT will get called that info. Take the man down. Shakazula also on very low HP. MOTM will try and tap his way through and take the man out all the same. Junior, last man standing over in the connector area. 1 versus 5. He'll get OC, but I don't think he'll get much more than that.
Oh, what a beautiful round coming out from Cloud9. We see Floppy making his way down SL extremely quickly, finds 2 massive kills, and then the information of exactly where the player is in the mid-bomb area. And for Cloud9, they get the opening picks, they overwhelm the bomb site. Triumph really can't get anything going. Junior, the B site player, can't find anything, gets 1 kill, and that's going to be it. Cloud9, a fantastic start on train, and the force bow coming through rather than the complete save. A scout up for Junior and upgraded pistol. Single CZ for Curry, but Deagles for the rest of them.
Yeah, forced out, as you would expect, from the Triumph side, trying to see if they can respond to Cloud9. They've done some very good and forced by rounds over the course of this series, so don't count Triumph out of it just yet. As Cloud9 make their way into the brown halls here. The MAC-10 of MOTM and JT with the other one standing a little bit further back from that position, actually going to make his way out towards the A-bomb site. Sonic's been spotted at the edge of the smoke, and Junior will get pressured out by the T-side players coming in. Can't quite land his shots, and Cloud9 will overwhelm him as a result. Curry could find MOTM here. CZ does find that frag, but that's not much in the grand scheme of things. Again, just a MAC-10 dropped to the CT forces, so Cloud9 will be... No one will be sweating that one. They have the bomb site, they have the 4-on-4. And they have the better weapons to Triumph side. They're probably better to save their Kevlar and helmets at this time. I think Triumph are thinking that. I think Cloud9 know that they're thinking that. So 2-0 on the board for the T side.
They're thinking what they're thinking of what they're thinking.
Yep. Everyone's thinking here on the server. Even we're thinking in the casting booth. We don't do that often, do we, Doug? We don't think.
Oh, definitely not. No, never. But a pretty good round from Cloud9. We see the B stack coming out from Triumph, and again, we've seen these stack forced by eco rounds coming out from both sides. I don't really think they've ever really been too successful. It always seems like the gamble stacks at the wrong bomb side. But for Cloud9, they have a pretty easy time with only dealing with that scout player of Junior. 2-0. Won't see too much of any kind of an investment. Do see a very slight investment from Grim. But all in all, Triumph pretty much got what they have in the last round.
Yeah, not too much else that you can see other than that coming in for these boys. They'll hold on to their best, but their best is only so much at this stage. It's Grim taking first contact against JT. Does get traded back by Shakazula. MATM makes his way into the bomb site. Nice bunny hopping. Eventually catches off Spongy. Tries to transfer that spray towards the man behind White. But now over in the sunny spot, the spray will come through and he'll be forced back to low HP, eventually to his death at this stage. So there you go. A plant will be secured. And this will be a 3-0 start for Cloud9. As you would expect on this stage, the eco coming through for Triumph. And now the rebuys will come in with the rifles for the CT side.
I tell you what, that was a nice B-hop display coming out from good old MOTM. 2 kills with the MAC-10. Flashbang coming up to get a little bit of more information into that con area. OC sees nothing, but does take down Junior in the process. Shakazula, the last one left. And he's probably actually going to be able to hold on to his head armor and deagle. Actually not a bad option to just save onto this.
Stars what they got, you know?
Yeah.
It's better than nothing, certainly, at this stage for the CT forces. And it's major, you know, relieved investment for Shakazula as well. You know, with the 5,300, he can go for a secondary AWP, which obviously we've seen that a lot out of Triumph, and that's exactly what they'll do. Yes. Okay. On train, this setup can be triumphant. And Triumph will certainly look to get their triumph going into their first rifle round.
Could this be quick into the upper bomb site? A lot of util coming out from Cloud9. A lot of flashes, but it's going to be the AWP to start things off, and that's going to slow down that momentum.
Trying to sell them on a fast hit, and this time it actually is reacted to well from the Triumph side. They're going to make their way out of T-Con not too long after that. Grim's there in Pop Dog alongside Curry swinging out from E-Box. Spongy gets that nade on towards Floppy and deals with him, so MOTM, lone man left standing over in the Ivy position, and that should be probably the end of the round, I'd say, at this stage. The AK picked up by Grim. Knows that the man's there as the Molotov goes out, and the first round goes the way of Triumph. A very effective hold from Junior, especially with that opening kill. That double ops will work well for the CTs.
Well, that first pick actually slowed down the offensive from making their way out of T-Con. And then we saw a great crossfire being established in Pop Dog and from the side of E-Box. And that actually allowed so much damage to come through the follow-up HE from Spongy towards that bomb site on top of the bomb train. And for Cloud9, they just get ripped apart. That was a very nice round coming out from Triumph. And it allows them to keep the double AWPs in play. That is the big thing. If they're able to just continue these rounds straight and continue the double AWP presence, that, to me, is their strategy to win this map. That's the only way they can win, is if they keep getting picks and they keep winning rounds for these double AWPs.
Well, how's worked for this first round? Let's see if he can follow suit with the second. Much more passive from Cloud9, though. Not giving up the opportunities to the Triumph side just yet. First contact actually coming in towards ramp, and Shake Zula gets legged to 3 HP. Spongy goes falling to the AK. This is not a good sign for the CT. He's got to play so passively as Curry goes falling towards T-Con. Shake will get a pick back with the AWP. Grim is there to support him. Hearing players coming in from the bomb train. They drop the bomb as well. 3-on-3 scenario. There's another player around there. They're going to hear those footsteps and jump faces. And the AWP of Shake, taking first bait contact, should go down at the first face of a T-side player, but may still land a good shot. Indeed he does. JT gets that trade, but bomb is still in CT control, with Junior landing his own kills. We talked about him picking up the AWP. He picks it up again and gets 4 in total over the last 2 for Triumph second on the CT side.
I don't normally like to blame players, but Floppy just lost that round completely for Cloud9. I'm not sure why he decided to go so aggressive. He had the bomb on his back. He was trying to open up the bomb site, but being in a 4-on-3, they could have honestly just left Triumph in a position where they're not even fighting until right at the last second when the 2 ramp players make their way into the site. Floppy just gave them an advantage to work with. And what is with these knives?
We're getting to a point where Dwayne starts to get tilted. You never want to see that if you are a T-side line. But OC will still take first face, and his first teammate goes down. Spongy gets himself 3 frags. The bomb plant will get secured by JT, and for an eco, that's not too bad for Cloud9. So the defuse will come through. 4 kills for Spongy in this one. And Triumph, with all 5 players unscathed, will maintain the majority of their utility. Obviously, their main weapons stay in. Will they rebuy to the double AWPs here? That's the question of the moment for the CT forces, and it looks like they opt against that here.
Yeah, look, I mean, having 5 rifles in play, you don't really want to get into the habit of kind of wasting economy unless you absolutely have to, like unless things aren't going your way. But at 3 apiece now for Triumph, they can really get this going. I love the way, even though it's an eco round and Cloud9 get a bomb plant, they don't use a lot of utility, which means that they're not spending excess money that they don't need to. Again, Cloud9 putting so much util out to the outer bomb site. Triumph quickly on, leaving 4 players out to the A bomb site. Only a single player over at B. And that's Spongy playing sort of the solo B bomb sites on Vertigo and Train. Good pick.
First shot again from Junior. The entries with the AWP. Knowing that MOTM's there as well with the further smokes down from the CT forces. He's going to press up with a smoke and a Molotov of his own. Potentially to go a bit further here. Blind facing from JT, no utility to support it. He still gets damage to Junior. How did he manage to get away with that much? Got to watch upper as well. Floppy's there. He gets Junior down, so the AWP is taken out. The spray's manic from Spongy, and he does connect that frag for a 2-for-1. The bomb should get planted in. JT aggressive towards Oil will secure us back to even. Sonic will take out Spongy to go to the man advantage, and Curry just walks right into the hands of JT. 2K to his name, and Shakes to the left to save at Pop Dog. I don't know how Cloud9 just walked into the bomb site and got those picks. I mean, you know, the sprays against Junior caught looking the wrong way. There should have been execution or something, but no utility at all for the CT entrance.
I'm not really a big fan of that play. Like, Cloud9 win it out, but the fact that they just dry run into the B bomb side, the only way they win opening fights in that scenario is if timing just works out in their favor. Junior was positioned with that AWP. That would have been an easy frag onto the ramp player. But in fact, Cloud9 get a little bit lucky with the timings. They decide to push up and play an aggressive post-plant scenario. And for Triumph's sake, Sheikh Zula survives, but all of his teammates go down. So at least for Cloud9, the rounds that they're winning aren't that pretty, but they're getting the job done.
I think not pretty is the way to describe most of the rounds that I've gone through on the rifle so far. You know, maybe
That's
the pistol
true.
could have been a bit clean, but you know, all in all, it's just been a slogfest between these two sides. And what we were expecting as well, with Triumph losing control and gaining it back on the CT side, I can imagine that this will start to look awkward when they go into the second half. I think they really need the confident CT force to get in against Cloud9, and so far it's not being seen here. They could still turn to 11-4. You know, that's still a possibility at this stage in the game. So let's not give up on hope just yet. Cloud9 here on round 8 have the Brown Halls control. Apartments play up and straight in from Floppy. Will try to take a face against someone out here, but will not be able to get the kill all in all. Just damage being done in the early part of the round.
And they've got aggression into the T-Con area, so they could potentially actually rotate 3 players over to the B bomb site. Resmoke coming in, fantastic resmoke from Triumph at the ramp position. Spongy, he's heard the execution. He knows that it's a B site exie.
OC with smokes and such over to the bomb site. Spongy going down to his Molotov as JT gets Sheikh Zula. No one able to check the ramp position. Sheikh just caught out in the open. Grim also challenged by Sonic back over the apartments. Triumph going to save their weapons. Couldn't quite get Sonic out for Grim, but regardless, it is going to be a 5th for the Cloud9 side. Triumph, unfortunately, kind of getting overwhelmed by just the basic peeks and picks. And that's the reason why we're talking about utility so much for Triumph. You know, to go for those half buys to get the extra 4 sets out, because you know the only way you're going to be able to win against a team like Cloud9, when it comes to the Angels at least, is to force it out against them. You know, you have to use that utility smartly to force the advantage to your favor.
And they're going to hunt Junior. He needs to be careful here that he doesn't go down. Some good AWP shots coming out for Junior so far on train. But unfortunately, he's not able to connect onto that one. Sonic taking him down. Curry's still staying alive, but they know exactly where he is. Ooh, okay, he's going to be able to survive. That's at least big. This should just be a half-buy investment from Triumph. Get the buy round out in the next. The scary thing for me, right, is you got to look at the position that Triumph are in terms of a team. I'm not even talking about train at this point. Is that they added Junior and Curry to the lineup 8 days ago. They need to get as many rounds on the CT side of train as possible, because I honestly think that their T side of train is not going to be abysmal, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult because T side of train for a new lineup, or at least a new addition, is very, very difficult to work with.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing as well. You know, again, that's part of the reason why I'm worried about the way the CT side is going, because yeah, Triumph is still keeping it close against Cloud9, but I think they need to take a lead above everything else. You know, right now in this round, they won't be given any chance to take a lead above Cloud9. They've got an M4 for Curry, P250s and Deagles out for the rest of the CT side, and the Cloud9 squad have the AWP and the AKs coming in. The burst from Floppy gets 1 and 2. Nice and efficient against the rifle and pistol. And the rest of the eco players probably left to crumble at the seams of the T side. Deagle back from Junior, desperately trying to get a kill against Floppy, and he must go down to Spongy in the end for MTN. And Sonic mop up those 3 players out of connector. Cloud9 will get to 6 on the T side. I have a feeling that this might already be a loss for Triumph as a result of it. But double ops in for Junior and Spongy. M4's out for Grim and Curry, and Sheikh Zula left to buy. We'll get the M4 all the same. But they need to contest in this round, Hedwig.
They need a round victory now. They really need a round victory soon. The 3 rounds in a row for Cloud9. And even the Mac 10 buyout from MOTM. Double AWPs of Triumph. Fast pressure into the Brown Halls early on for C9. And they're just going to commit fast into the B bomb site. Spongy, let's see how much he's able to do. 2 kills, not quite a third. But they've still opened up B, and they've still got a lurker towards this top pop area.
And OC's...
yeah, they're not going to say anything with it.
Yeah, OC's picked up another player in the interim of that 2-man spray down from Spongy. So it's a 3 versus 3. If it was a 4 versus 3, I could have seen an opportunity for Triumph, but this retake's still going to be difficult with high HP players across the board here. Sonic's going to be the first man to go down. Grim's going to check out the back of the bomb site, takes down one, turns on towards Sonic. Great read, ready for JT next out of the ramp position. Spotted and sprayed. And Grim goes big, as we hoped he would at some point in this map. 3 frags found for the man. The double ops get saved this time for Triumph, so they're bringing back in the snipers. They worked so well for Junior. He passed back the sniper rifle for the 11th round of this half. The buy should be returning back from Cloud9 as well. Will they able to rebuy into the AWP? I see no reason for OC, and yeah, he will just go ahead and go for it. So, full sets the utility. Rifles and everything for round 11.
Oh, what a convincing round coming out from Triumph. Like, you say it's convincing, but you look at Grim. I mean, that retake was phenomenal. We were waiting for the clutch meister of Grim to really start stepping up, and he certainly did in that last round. And that might give him a little bit more confidence to really start to show up in this third map of Train, because Triumph, they need that carry.
Oh, JT getting 2 kills. That's big. The trades are still good for the CTs though, and he was the only man that made his way out. Orb shot from Junior, connecting to another. OC is going to get forced off of the stack behind the smoke over at Tico, and he won't be able to do much. Floppy could catch the man off guard, but the AWP is Shake Zuna now gets his chance to strike. It's all Floppy left alone. AK back behind stopper, gets Junior, spots out both of them, spray transfer, got Shake Zuna pinned to a corner, knows exactly where he is, but couldn't finish off the job in the clutch scenario for the T side. So Triumph maintain control to a 5th for the CT board.
Oh, damn. Cloud9. They go down in the end. Like, again, Floppy. Impressive stuff from him, Jay. But Shake Zulu with his AWP. 2 really nice flicks to come out. And that's a little bit surprising to me to see the sharp AWP shots coming out from your secondary AWPer. Not even your main AWPer on this lineup.
This guy's sharp. That much is for certain. You know, you talk about him being the new kid on the block, and well, certainly he's showing his stripes. Nades in, trying doing some early damage to the T side line. It's Curry that's taken the Spongy that's taken the early face, excuse me. Taking the majority of the damage towards upper, falls back away from this position as Cloud9 have dominated the Brown Halls. Looking like it will be a B play as well. A little bit of pop door control wouldn't go remiss to potentially throw Triumph off guard. Just the incendiaries and Molotovs coming in, and not much else currently from Cloud9.
JT finally taking control of the pop dog area. And it looks like that's going to be right. OC lining up a con smoke. MOTM as well to make some presence out from the heaven face. Oh, that's big from Curry. That shuts out the lurker from Sonic.
And Spongy getting another pick back as well. 3 players left,
yes.
making it 2. This is a confident defensive held out by Triumph.
That's unbelievable.
That is beautiful, is what that is. 6-6, and the CT is still able to maintain themselves up against Cloud9. It's still a hard graft, and they're still going to try and it's still got to do a lot to try and find a lead above Cloud9. Most importantly, you know, that's the main thing right here. You know, they've been able to catch up and keep themselves contested at dead set even, but they've been unable to find that all important lead. With an eco coming in from Cloud9, though, this could finally be that round.
It could be. It definitely could be. What I love from Triumph is the fact that they keep 5 players alive in that last round. And not even for the fact of the economy matter that it makes a big impact, but just psychologically. They're like, guys, we didn't lose anyone in the gun round. Like, if we can do that, we can win this map. And that's one of the things that I'm expecting to come out from Triumph. Floppy getting taken down early. Curry as well. Pretty easy picks being found so far. The T side not finding too much. Curry will know the presence is here towards Ivy. MOTM and his Deagle is going to at least find 1 kill.
Good pick and an AK picked up, but what more can you do from here? Easy Junior's already ready to receive. Spots them both, takes down 1. JT dealt with by the nade up, and Grim in heaven. Rain death from above to get a 7th and a lead finally gained by Triumph. It has taken a while to get there, Dweg, but Regardless, it could be the start of something beautiful here. If they can get a 9-6 half, I think it's going to be difficult for Triumph, but I'm still holding on to a lot of hope. I don't know why. Because by all my instincts in my brain tells me that Cloud9 should have control of this, just down to the fact they've got 6 rounds on the T-side half. But I'm feeling like there just might be an opportunity. Maybe just...
It's just a gut feeling.
It's just that gut feeling, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. I get that gut feeling every single map, Jay. Quick utility out to the upper bomb site. And again, one thing I've noticed is even with this quick util coming out from the T side to try and distinguish a lot of utility of counter utility of the CTs, Triumph have done a pretty good job of holding on to a lot of utility for their A players. But Curry looks like he wants to get aggressive and at least try and get some information near that T-con area.
It's 3 players looking for information towards that T-con area, not just Curry. Grim on off, Shake Zula top of green train. Got to keep his eye on Ivy just in case, and Curry with that 2-man spray down the transfer towards the second player. Not ready for Floppy though, out of Pop Dog. He will get us to a 3 versus 3, so it's not quite as easy as one would make out.
They got to pick up the bomb.
Indeed they do, with that kill from Floppy though, that will relieve some of the pressure. If Shake can wrap around the corner here, where is the bomb dropped? Is he? Okay, it is around the wall. Sorry, I thought it may have been in the T-con position in general, but if Shake can wrap over, he could try and cut them off here. He peeks away from OC, so he'll keep his life intact, but he won't get the bomb information, which could be pretty crucial to them at the moment.
Shake could do this. If he's able to line up 2 kills. OC peeking around the corner, Shake Zula with 1. Oh, in a second! That's so big from Shake Zula! The in-game leader has turned it in a 2 versus 1 in favor of Triumph. Oh my goodness. That honestly, that's play of the game for me. Play of the series for Shake Zula. That has so much importance because that might just give them that 9-6 half.
Indeed, it might just. The awkward buy coming in from Cloud9. The AKs, the Mac 10 for JT. What's OC got? Has he got an AWP dropped for him? Can't afford one at this moment. Got a scout instead. Not ideal. Not ideal at all for Cloud9, as you say. That lineup from Shake is what gave them the opportunity. Double up setup back from Triumph. And things look so good right now for the CT side. They could still turn this 9-6 here to Wagon. That'll be the best chance that they could buy at the turn of the CT side. But again, the concerns are all in the second half. If they can get this next one under control, they can swing in with confidence. And here come Cloud9 straight out of the gate. No utility thrown. This could be great for Spongy. He only gets the 1 frag. He's got an AWP and Shake to back him up towards upper, but he falls away to passive positions and sets up a retake for the CTs.
And that's not a great Molotov from OC either. Gets taken out in the back lines from Curry. And they've got to be thinking, how did that even happen? Because there's a T-sided member towards the top of Pop Dog, and they might not expect this at all. JT, this could be a massive play from him, but he's in a 1 versus 3, Jay, and you'd have to expect that Triumph should just be able to get into this defuse. They still got a smoke and a flashbang to work with, and the smoke's going to go on top of the bomb. JT picking out from the heaven position, and Triumph, they are going to be able to seal that 9-6 half, Jay.
A brilliant way to close it out. A recovery opportunity for Triumph, and we'll go to a break to find out whether they can do it here on the T side of Train. Don't go anywhere.
heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your wave right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do, what I do, what I do right now. What I do, what I do, what I do right now for you.
Well, Triumph managing to take control at the end of their CT half. It was still a 9-6, and Cloud9 could still be within touching distance of beating the opposition here. On their CT side, they'll go, and we all agree this is going to be a tough graft for the Triumph T side. Early utility out, and they're going straight into the B bomb site. Early tags and damage coming in from Floppy. Curry, first man to fall. They do force the CTs back, but look at what Cloud9 have achieved in terms of the man advantage and the damage. Floppy will be low. Grim will get him down. 4 versus 4 retake as OC takes the challenge, and also falls to the hand of the T side. 3-on-3 though, as MOTM and Sonic get their trade to turn the man advantage back. Dinks down, Sonic on 1, Grim turning on for 2 good frags, and 3 kills all in all. He's MOTM alone, and the Glock taps its way through. Big stuff thrown up by Grim. 4 kills to enter for Triumph, a 10th on the T side pistol.
Damn, Grim. Okay, mate. Those are some really nice pistol shots to come out from the Glock. And Cloud9, it almost looked like they were in such a good position. We saw the quick play into the B bomb site, the late smoke coming out from Con. Floppy gets the early man advantage. But Triumph, they just overwhelm that B bomb site. Fantastic kills going in the way of them. And double digits, Jay. Oh, my goodness.
That's pretty big as well, you know, to find
massive.
a pistol above Cloud9 when they're in the lead. You know, they needed that whole thing to get control, because that, again, they need to get their best chance against Cloud9, because, you know, nothing is going to be certain against this team on the CT side of Train. So just everything that they can get, they will look to get it.
There is a force buy coming out from Cloud9. OC on the Glass Cannon Scout. Now for Triumph, it looks like they want to just fake the upper bomb site. There looks to be a back green and a con smoke to be coming up for the T's to the outer bomb site. But the bomb's going to make its way over to B.
And Floppy down and out towards the upper position. JT gets a deagle shot. Shake Zula gets him down through the wall, and OC gets a quick headshot to the likes of Grim. Back in for another one as well, with MOTM swinging out with the UMP at close range. And I heard a little groan from you, Twig. You weren't happy about that one. 3 versus 1 for Shake Zula out on the A bomb site. B site and bomb under control of Cloud9. And what was a great start to the pistol has turned sour in the 17th.
Well, we've seen what's happened before with Triumph. Once they win that pistol and lose the anti-eco force by Triumph, they're now in just such a difficult position. Shake Zula, this 1v3 is going to be almost impossible. This could be the opportunity. Does he pick up the scout? He wants to continue with the MAC-10, but he's just so low on time as well.
Yeah.
Sonic, he's got complete control of the bomb. And it's almost that Cloud9 need to make mistakes here if there's any way that Shake Zula is going to be able to win out this 1v3. Sonic's picking out and finally takes him down. That is such a big round from Cloud9, and they pick up an AK and a Galil because of it.
Good shooting from the scout is what opened that whole thing up, but crucial mistakes from Triumph, I feel like, is what gave it all back to the Cloud9 side, and a follow-up they needed to have. You know, the pistol should have led to, you know, a potentially 11-6, 12-6 sort of scoreline for Triumph. That would have been the perfect way to pull off the biggest upset here on day one. A tactical timeout will get called. Triumph, of course, here in with a second timeout of their match so far. They've still got 2 more left to go. They have utilised plenty against the Cloud9 side, who have been able to brute force their way through. With the eco coming up, the double eco, we'll see the force buy coming in with the Tech-9s and Deagles. But again, I feel like ideally they need to win this round against Cloud9.
In an ideal world, we've seen what the Tech-9s have been able to do in the past. I'm kind of getting a little bit of a throwback to when JT was able to find those 2 Tech9 kills opening up the A bomb site on Inferno when we saw the force buy coming in from Cloud9. The Triumph, they need to have another round like that. They need to be able to try and convert this back. Because if Cloud9 can win this out, they are going to be in such a strong position to claw rounds on the CT side. And it's first aggression coming out of the Pop Dog area. But look how much damage has already been done, Jay.
They still get the opening pick, though. That's Grim falling out. The Molotov does not burn at the second player in the Pop Dog position. A 5-on-4 situation as utility starts coming out. They're going to exit into the A-bomb site. Grim still leads the charge with his Tech9. OC catches him top of the bomb train, gets another second as MOTM doubles up. With his own right, looks for his triple in the end. It's MOTM with the most frags in the round and an 8th for Cloud9. And Triumph here. Well, I mean, it was a force buy round. We're looking at the full eco for the next one. So should see the rifles come out for round 20. And Cloud9 will bring this as close as it's been so far throughout the entire game. You can see the first orb already out for Sonic. Could be seeing the doubles up in the next round here. Floppy still on the Galil, but $3,200, the most of the CT forces. So get this simple round under their board. Stack up to the loss bonus to give yourselves a major chance going against Triumph.
Block rush into the B bomb site to try and at least get a bomb plan through. The HG doing a massive chunk of damage. And the spray down coming in from Floppy and OC working together. Not a single, well, a little bit of damage done to OC, but for the rest of them all staying on 100 HP. Good hold coming out from Cloud9. Just the HG, the incendiary to go down, bring in the teammate from Con. Simple stuff, textbook again. But this is the big round, Jay. This weighs so much importance, this round here.
It's never fun having to take a tank nades to the face on 3 of your eco players, you know?
Yeah.
But it is expected. The HE plays perfectly, expecting a rush to come out. Triumph back to the rifles, which is what they're mostly looking to try and make successful. If they can't make this successful, then well, there'll be some bad times ahead of this squad. Grim with the AK, tapping through to do damage towards Sonic. I know he's aggressive. JT in the midst of the smoke at the edge of E-Box, spotted out towards Pop Dog. The spray does not get the kill for Grim, though. And as the smoke fades, they'll start to realize where he is, and JT in such a crucial defensive position will let 2 players cross out of T-Con. Shake Zulu will still look onto this angle, take the man down as Sonic gets the opening kill with a CT AWP. Towards Backstopper, Junior gets OC next. Triumph do sustain a lot of HP damage, but a 2-man advantage goes their way as Curry finds MOTM to the back of the bomb train.
For Cloud9, this is such a difficult position to be in. Yes, the bomb hasn't gone down, but Sonic and his teammate are just, they're so far away from each other. Sonic and Ivy and his teammate just making his way out to the mid-bomb area. Floppy, we've seen him be able to pull off some big clutches before.
I don't think he's going to do it with the Galil.
It just comes down to timing.
Face up against Curry, take a lot of damage, 7 HP. And AWP is Sonic back over at the Ivy position. Shake Zulu will finally finish off the man rotating out of Con, and the AWP may take down Shake Zulu. That's one good kill, but a lot more to find for him. He's going to have to full ace this round if he wants to take it together for Cloud9. I feel like it's a bit too much for him to do. CZ, the AWP on his back. He's not going to bother with the face. Save that AWP, get themselves another opportunity. Could go double AWP again for Cloud9. Open up your options here with this sniper rifle. Let's try up to reinstate the 2-round lead. And again, a big round for them to find, but we've seen the follow-ups always go a little bit awry so far in this second half.
Definitely agreed. Even in that round for Grim, he was just positional. The way that he was able to position himself in that sandwich area was fantastic. Even though he doesn't get any kills, they get damage done to the Pop Dog player, and they're just waiting for him to peak. They overwhelm the rest of the CTs at the A bomb site. And what I love as well is even with a big advantage, Jay, they don't just continue fighting. They're waiting. They're just waiting for the CTs to make a move, make the CTs make the play, and try and catch them off. And we spoke about, or Jay just spoke about just before, the double AWP's potential coming out in round number 21. It's coming straight out.
A third tactical also for the Triumph side. Wearing thin on their breaks in the game. With these double AWPs out for Cloud9. The possibility of a very difficult round for Triumph. They need to keep this together. The AK's in for all 5. No AWPs out for them just yet. They've got a little bit more to go before they actually get to those big green guns. they can keep 5 players alive, then the opportunities still present themselves, but I haven't seen much from Triumph in terms of the snipers so far in this half. Sonic and OC with the double ops, as you say. One playing out towards Connector, the other one playing out towards the Ivy position, and already a leg shot coming out from OC towards Shakezilla. 7 HP for him. Molotovs and smokes coming out fast out the gate here for the T's as Curry gets one, OC gets him back. JT follows suit for the Cloud9 side. A 4 versus 3. A lot of damage done towards OC and JT at the back here of A, but 3 players here to defend and a 4 still back on the B side just to cover off rotations in case they decide they're going to go back towards B. Junior gets us back to evens once again, but Cloud9 hold face and Triumph slow the pace down.
I like this reposition from Shakezilla. I'm not sure if this is expected to come out from Sonic. Looks like he is going to try to post turn the angle. Oh, that's so scary. He's going to reface. Shakezilla's waiting for it.
Gets the headshot for it as well. Man advantage, insertion into the CT defensive. Floppy's caught looking the wrong way, but Junior whiffs his shot, jumps out, pulls the knife, and is unable to get the kill. That could have been round winning right there if he could take it. And now OC's got an angle to work with, seeing that shoulder bait, and Junior backs off thanks to the shot. The bomb's committed towards the A bomb site here, so they can't rotate it back. It's over in hell. Floppy gets Junior down to 2 versus 2. OC finally drops, but Floppy knows where the bomb is. He's going to try and cut it off, but it rotates out of Ivy. They need to force the issue. 30 seconds, and they're going to go for a B wraparound.
No, this is such a smart play coming out from Triumph. We already saw the play coming out from Shakezilla, opening up the B bomb site. Currently in Connector, a Floppy in a 1 versus 2. And they're going to plant 4 Connector. This isn't even planted for Floppy. This makes this retake even more difficult considering the position he's coming from.
Coming in from ramp, Diffuse is on his pouch, but you've got to keep your eyes on Spongy for this one. Floppy not checking stack. Spongy not checking ramp. He'll get seen. That's a good kill. He doesn't know where the bomb is. Shakezilla with the orb going to come in and support it relatively quickly here. Tap up, sticking the whole thing. Shake's not peeking. Shake's not peeking. I can't believe this. Triumph did so much to get this round, and in the end, not even a ninja for Floppy. Just balls of steel to stick the full 5 seconds, and no face back from the T side.
That's the only way Shakezilla wins that round, is if he doesn't peek. He's so low that as soon as he peeks and that bomb's tapped, then they're going to win the defuse anyway. The only way Shakezilla wins that round is if the fact that the bomb is not stuck. Now, that's balls of steel, honestly. For Floppy to just sit there and stick the defuse without having any information of where Shakezilla was, that's a pretty risky play.
And that forces Triumph down to another awkward bye. Cloud9 could be on the precipice of taking this lead unless Triumph can change the narrative. Orps of Junior, the AK is in on 3 others, the MAC-10 of Spongy. And that MAC-10 is the thing that kicks out to me the most here. Look at the aggression from Cloud9 as well. Could catch the man off guard. It's Curry that takes first face. Taking the first man, got a second player up. The spray is awkward, and in the end, OC's there to back up MOTM. As Shakezilla gets caught overly aggressive. It's a 4 versus 3. Favor of the CT forces. Cloud9 again overwhelming the Triumph side on the initial face.
OC re-smoking off the pop dog area. Grim is still alive and ready. The AK out. Junior trying to find an angle. Oh. Just seeing if he could find something. At least for Triumph, there's only 3 players to deal with at the A bomb site rather than a full rotation out. Junior, I'm looking at him to find an opening. Pick, and there it is. That's the kill onto MOTM. That might force the rotation out to the B bomb site.
It won't, though. They'll stick pretty in their positions at the moment. Floppy on site. Now we'll rotate back as the Orb of Connector, Orb of Sonic, I should say, connects onto 1. The Orb of OC connects onto 2. Bomb being dropped. It's all left to Junior. He got the entry for the A site, but now 13 seconds to find 3 more, and it's just not going to happen. They'll play against him, and he'll hold back over towards Ivy, hold on to his AWP. And Cloud9 will hold on to 11 here on the CT side. That did not go well for Triumph, and now it's Cloud9 the ones in full control. Now it's Cloud9 the ones playing with confidence with the aggression. You saw a lot of that from Triumph on their CT side to get aggressive and try and, you know, stop anyone making their way out of T-Con. being played against them right now, and it must feel frustrating knowing that, you know, you were on a pretty decent roll at the turn of the half.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you don't want to be thinking back to that round where Floppy 1v2'd, but that may be in the back of some people's minds to say, guys, if we just won that round, it could have been such a different affair. But 11-11, we are tied up. Junior, what is he able to achieve with this AWP? Upgraded pistols for the rest of them on Triumph. And Cloud9 with the double orbs, we've seen Sonic start to have a big impact. JT's seeing some early information onto Grim. Oh, that's just a lot of damage.
Hasn't got Kevlar, so, you know, take from that as you will. Other than the AWP, it's basic pistols and the eco around here for Triumph, and I'm not expecting much out of them for this round at the moment. Now, Cloud9 are just playing in from the Brown Halls area. A minute to the clock. Grim and Junior just slowly pressing up here. 6 points of health for Grim in this one. He'll take first contact as a result. Incendiary back against him. He does make his way out, and Floppy connects on towards him and towards Curry. AWP of Junior. We needing some sort of strikeout here towards the upper position. And the AK of Floppy still gets his kills. 2 of them found. Junior gets 1 back, and now the CTs know where he is. Knows where the bomb is as well. Junior will grab it, but where does he go from here? How on earth does he face against this CT Force? 35 seconds of 4 players to find on the B bomb site. Just feels like too much.
Saving would be the best option, but he's got to hope that he's not getting hunted. And MOTM is hot on his tail. Can only be a matter of time until MOTM's going to strike, and there it is. Junior goes down. And finally, Cloud9, they take the lead, 12-11. And what is there, 1 tactical left for Triumph? I'm just trying to remember how many tacticals they've used. I think they've used 3.
1 left. I think they've got to wait until the perfect moment to break the momentum of Cloud9. Honestly, I would say that this would be the moment right here.
Yeah,
I think they might be letting them get close to the wire in terms of the 14-11 before they actually get that final pause out. At this point, that would be the most likely thing because they haven't taken it here in round 24. So, you know, lose this one, eco, and then go for the buy, and the tactical pause comes out before that buy comes in. So that'll be 14-11. The max loss bonus, of course, sit in the way of Triumph. Cloud9 have grinded their way back. The early damage done towards Curry. Out here towards T-Con. It's another good start for Cloud9. Just by utility damage alone, they're just getting so much HP taken away from this T-side line that it's just struggling to get the engagements going. And, you know, when Cloud9 pound for pound are better fighters, better shooters in general, it's not great starts to these rounds for Triumph.
And Floppy, the lone B defender, but it looks to be yet again an A-tape to come out from Triumph. Smoke coming in. Utility as well. Cloud9, how are they going to be able to hold on to this? Sonic's with the AWP. JT, they've spotted him out early. Does get 1 pick with a quick trade coming out. And Sonic, you almost thought he was going to get traded there with the AWP, considering how low he is. Oh, notice what a shot that is. The bomb's on top of the train. How are they going to be able to pick that up? What a round coming out from Cloud9. It's a 1v2 for Spongy, but he's got to try and take control of the bomb.
He knows where MOTM is. I think he may have heard the utility from Floppy as well, so to have a good idea over the connector area. Now sees him on the bomb train. He has everything he needs to work with, but the spray is not good towards MOTM in Old Hell. He'll take a second face out towards Stopper, but it's a 1 versus 1, and Floppy coming in from the back of Red will secure the round for Cloud9. A great effort there from the T side, but the AWP is playing Overwatch, playing Bomb Train, and playing to unlucky 13 on the CT side. A big set of frags to find as they made their way out of T-Con. Triumph had no idea what was about to hit them, and they have to go eco in this round. Half buy at best for the terrorists.
Floppy is really stepping up in this second half. 22-16. You wanted a man to step up from Cloud9, and Floppy is definitely doing that job, even with the double orbs being out. Triumph.
Oh!
Okay, then.
Crucial, hello?
Yeah.
How you doing, mate? Curry.
He's got a brother.
Headshot straight through the wall. You can see the bullet hole right there. Like, that's just non-kosher. Curry's not happy about that. Deagle from Junior. Trying to strike back. He's been great with the cannon so far. And the pistols are turning it around. What's happening? What's going on? Triumph Seems that orb shot may have angered them. The plant will be secured and OC will be left to save because this might be a bit much even for him.
That's incredible. To think that so in the position of OC, there's no way he's even looking for extra kills. He needs to hold on to this AWP because there is no money on the side of Cloud9. Now, Triumph are going to be able to go into round number 26, Jay, with 3 M4s and an AWP in a round where they get a bomb plant. Congratulations. They get a couple kills. Yeah, nice. They win a round. What? I can't believe they've won this.
That's massive for Triumph, by the way, you know, because look at the money for Cloud9.
Yeah, that's the scary thing. They're gonna, do they force this? Now, they won't be able to, they're on double eco. They have to force this round.
At least OC gets the AWP. At least. Because if they didn't have that, then they would have nothing to work with.
They're not forcing?
They have to, as you say. It's double eco anyway.
Yeah.
JT's pulled down a deagle.
It's not a complete force. Ooh. This is big. This could be 13-13.
Unless this Zeus and this Deagle manage to turn something big, I don't see a way in for Cloud9. Shot from Junior first. Floppy right around his corner. Gets Grim for the first kill of the CT side, and that's a Zeus kill. It is what it is, but no rifle can get picked up. There's so many T-side players around here, so the plant is faked once to ensure no one's at upper. Second time, it should be planted by Sheikh Zula. And there's no point for Cloud9 to go towards this one. The AWP from OC especially needs to stay in play. This will go square evens between Triumph and Cloud9. And what has ended up a much closer third map than what we thought here, Dweg. I mean, if Triumph get a confident set of rounds under their belt, I might start believing again. Like, I really might.
I already am. I really am. This could be big. Curry taking down MOTM as well. Sonic going to trade it out. At least he gets a kill with that CZ, but down to 2 HP. Can't really expect any more, and he's not going to be able to pick up that AK. At least for Cloud9, they hold on to the AWP. Sheikh Zula going to be able to upgrade that M4 to the AK that was on the ground from his teammate. Now, Cloud9 can't buy. So, this really should, now I say should be, 14-13. And you've got to think that even with the economy state, not that great for Cloud9, this should be 3 rounds in a row for Triumph. And look, you talked about the tactical pause. When was it going to come in? Maybe it's not the gun round that you were hoping for, Jay, but this is definitely come at a crucial time.
All 4 of their tacticals expended. Cloud9 have not taken a single one here in this third map.
That's unbelievable.
There's nothing left in the tank for Triumph. They've got to end this here and now. And with an eco coming through from the CT forces, they will have a confident buy going into round 28. But for 27, it's all Triumph all day, and they need to ensure that no upsets come out for this one. There's a P250 on Floppy and a Zeus for JT. We saw the Zeus get a kill in the last round, the AWP of OC. Out towards Ivy as well, and he's going to get out hyper-aggressive as well, potentially take out Spongy if he can, but it's very passive from the CTs elsewhere on the map, as well as that for the T-side and everything. Spongy already is recognizing presence there, and he's not going to give up this kill to the big green gun to the CT side.
Early damage as well. Floppy down to 67 points of health. Now, the Ivy presence for the CTs getting aggressive has seen some information. But for Triumph, they just need to make sure, Jay, they're not losing too many players in a round like this, and they're not getting picked off by the AWP. Look at the rotates coming into the B bomb site. This is an over-rotation.
Oh,
Floppy
no.
gets a lot of information, but the bomb's going to make its way out to the A bomb site. You'd have to expect.
No, it's in the apartments. It's on the back of Shake. They have lost a kill. The hands of Floppy. P250 out. They do force the rotation for the majority of the CT forces, but as soon as Shake gets this spot, they need to go into the B bomb site, and he can't even find the kill against Floppy. Second player here to support Triumph. Still a man down, but still 3 rifles up. And they'll make their way towards the A bomb site here. T-Con presence just about being gained here by Curry. And Spongy with the smoke set up here. I believe that's the connector smoke. Flashbangs also at the ready here for the teaser. They make their way out. Curry, first man to enter. JT around the back of blue. Also dead to the hands of the T-side forces. I don't think they saw the man up in heaven. That could be a bit of a concern there. Sonic takes his firefight, and in the end, Spongy is the man that takes him down. Plant will be secured. AWP of OC fires away, but backs off immediately. Again, he needs to keep that rifle in play. I mean, Cloud9 can buy in the next round anyway, so we'll see what they play for here. Floppy getting aggressive. Spongy takes him down. And now OC is the lone man standing. 1 on 3. Orp seeing him cross towards CT spawn. Are they going to go hunting here, Triumph? I think they might just do, yeah. They've got loads of cash, so tries to take this man down. They won't be able to take him on Sheikh Zula's face, but no more aggression here from Triumph.
Ooh, Triumph take back the lead. 14-13, Jay. Cloud9. That's big. That is really big that Spongy goes down to OC. It allows the AWP to stay in the hands of Cloud9. Now, they can go for the double AWP again. And they've bought that extremely quickly.
They've decided on their setup.
There's the first pause. It's about time.
Yeah, now they need to decide on their strategy, their tactics going into this one. Because although they have got the double AWP setup, although they have got a rifle buy, although they have got like a, what was it, 4th, 3rd stage loss bonus at this stage, there is still not a lot of money in the savings. I mean, this being so late into the game as well, Triumph have the economical advantage, they have the round advantage. They're playing for map and match point, potentially even match victory above Cloud9. I didn't think I'd be saying that at this point in the game, to be honest. And yet, here we are. AWP in for Junior, AK's out of the defaults. Triumph needing to get this round if they want to hold on to the map and match point. If Cloud9 concede this one, they might concede the whole series.
This round is so big for Triumph. Can they get their way to 15? Early utility coming out to the outer bomb site, but again, it's just going to be a fake. Junior looking for an opening pick.
Oh, he's got it!
This is big. They're going to rush into the B bomb site. This is just a straight BXE. After getting that opening pick, realizing the fact that they've only had one B defender for most of these rounds, this is going to have to be a retake now for Cloud9.
And the nade does so much damage to the con rotators.
They've cleared out the A bomb site. They're going to go back to A.
Cloud9 leaving connector open. Sheikh Zula's wrapped over. What is this coming out from Triumph? A smoke down towards Con will absolutely confirm it. Sheikh's going to continue pressing around. He can find both the AWPers right here. First man falls. OC goes down. And Triumph are doing it in such a confident fashion. Would you have expected this round to go any better for the T's? I certainly didn't. And Sheikh's still looking for a whole lot more back in CT spawn. The T's are closing in. MOTM and JT, first objective to stay alive at this point, because it looks like Triumph are going to match point.
JT just trying to hold on to this AWP. He's still got 3 Ts and are hungry to take that out. This would be so big if they could take this AWP out on Cloud9. JT, nice shot being hit with the AWP, but he gets taken out. There's no money.
Oh my God.
Now, Sonic can buy an AWP, but you've got to be thinking, this is going to be for Masters. There's another tactical. Triumph.
Is it about to happen? Are we about to see Triumph upset Cloud9?
Curry and Junior joined this lineup 8 days ago. And they've never even been on a professional team that I've ever heard of.
And yet one of them is second from top fragger for his team.
I know. That's unbelievable. It really is.
Man.
To think that Triumph could take a best of 3 over Cloud9. Wow.
I mean, say what you want about newbies. You have to take your hat off to Junior especially, man. His AWPing. Was so shocked to see him on the AWP in map 1. But all these players are stepping up here. 21 kills on the top fragger, 18 kills on the 3 bottom fraggers. And yes, Floppy's on 25, but at this point it might not matter for Cloud9. The numbers they're focusing on are the ones top of your screen. Out of the defaults, the early utility going in for Triumph once again. This time favoring the Ivy controller. They've left the apartments abandoned. Going back to a different style of default here against Cloud9, and with just this very harsh buy-in for the CT forces. Triumph, you can imagine that they're feeling in full control here.
Oh, 100%. They've got to calm it down though. Like they feel in control, but you don't want to do anything cocky. You don't want to make any mistakes. Curry, that's the opening advantage they could work with. 1v1 duel, both going in the way of the CT and the T sides. MOTM, oh, that flashbang's perfect to try and bring it back. 3v4 in the way of Triumph, and they're actually going to wrap into the B bomb site from the old bomb.
Look at the counteraction here from the CT forces rotating in from Connector. Sonic gets Junior, Shake Zula gets Floppy, but he's got to get some backup in. 3 versus 2. Cloud9 still stand at the advantage. The plant will be secured, open to oil. 1 player coming in from ramp, 2 from Connector, and Shake is on 19 HP. Spongie's got to be the man to do most of the damage from here. And the scouts making their way in, dropping out these rifles. Sonic and OC, 2 orbs for the retake. MOTM's expecting aggression towards upper. Shake is there, but he's got to force the issue on the CT side face, and indeed he does. Spongie left alone towards the entrance here. Sonic facing, spray is good. 15 HP for Spongie. 2 more to find. They're going to tap this bomb. They're going to stick it. He's got a face against them right now, and MOTM's going to be ready for the face. Taking that final frag, and Cloud9 will take us to 30 rounds once again here tonight, Dweg. And 1 strong buy still left for Triumph in this one.
And they pick up that secondary orb. They're able to chuck that over to OC. We saw in that last round that OC was actually on the scout and Sonic on the AWP. A very good buy-in for both sides, Jay. Round number 30. In map number 3, Triumph. What do they decide to go for here? And Cloud9 only leaving that single player at the B bomb site of Floppy. A little bit of early utility coming out for the T side.
Look at Shake.
Is that a HE onto Junior?
I think it was out towards that ramp position. The Shake is the main man. He's taking damage. He's aggressed so far forward. Pop Dog presence being established, but Shake Zula continues to press forward. He's made his way up towards bomb train vision, takes MOTM, he's got his back turned towards E-Box. Curry getting JT. It's a 5 versus 3 situation. OC desperately going to pick back on the bomb train. 2 players left. I can't believe this is about to happen. Floppy's dead. It's all Sonic. And the bomb makes its way back towards B as the AWP gives up its position, and Triumph ready for Sonic to face. Shake Zula will shut it down with a 3K, and Triumph 16-14 against Cloud9. I can't believe it's happened, Dweg, but it's actually happened.